You guys, I cannot get over that today is day 24 and Savannah offered $1 million reward for finding her mom or for information on her mother. Nancy Guthrie, this whole case has gotten me so invested. First, the family looked like suspects, then, they were never considered suspects and they were cleared. The little to no information the police department has given us, the possible there might be two suspects. They found a backpack, but it wasn't the backpack. They found a glove, then they had to ship it out, then they had to ship it back. And now $1 million reward on like what, day 24?
Is Sheriff Nanos protecting the Guthrie family in some way, shape, or form? The more I think about this, it's starting to like add up for me. He originally says that anyone who is cleared may not actually be cleared because you can get more information later on. Then he did say that the family was cleared and they're being, victimized and it's cruel and it's mean. And then in the original press conference, he said that he refuses to say who was the last person to drive Nancy Guthrie home. He said, we're going to go with family members. Why is there, like, I'm getting a sense of a level of protection here for the family, and I don't understand, because the sheriff's department's supposed to be neutral. They're not supposed to be favoring either side or showing protection on either side.
As the search for Nancy Guthrie enters week 4, several people on the internet have been sharing their opinions regarding her disappearance, with some now pointing fingers at Sheriff Chris Nanos, questioning why investigators are still challenged in locating the suspect or suspects involved in the disappearance of the 84-year-old, the mother of today's show co-host Savannah Guthrie. The Pima County Sheriff's Department, PCSD, launched an urgent search for Nancy on Feb 1st, and the FBI recently joined the department to quicken the process, but no prime suspect identified yet. In latest reports, the FBI is scaling back its on-the-ground presence in Tucson, Arizona, the home of Nancy Guthrie, and relocating the command post for the investigation into Nancy Guthrie's abduction to Phoenix. This means some agents will remain in Tucson to continue working alongside the Pima County Sheriff's Department, while many others are returning to Phoenix, home to the FBI's headquarters in Arizona, to continue coordinating the investigation. The operational shift on day 26 of the search does not signal the case is winding down, or that the FBI is backing off the hunt for the 84-year-old mother of today's show co-host Savannah Guthrie. Anyways, Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos says the investigation into Nancy's disappearance is still growing. Nanos also confirmed that there are not currently any names the Sheriff's Department is looking into. From several television interviews, Sheriff Chris Nanos has been sounding and acting strange and looking emotional almost in every interview. This is raising doubts and some question about his strange facial expression and emotional actions. Why he feels shattered. Is the sheriff related to Nancy? Is he connected to her disappearance? Is he worried or scared about something? Let's look into some of these interviews that I managed to secure.
Community. Somebody out there is, I think Savannah said, somebody out there knows this person. Somebody out there has information on this.
What gives you hope that Nancy is still out there?
Wow. You have to have hope. You have to have hope. You can't, come on, this is somebody's mom. We're going to find her.
Do you believe you are still looking for Nancy Guthrie alive at this point, that she could be held somewhere? And if so, do you believe that is local in the Tucson area, or that she's been taken somewhere much further at this point?
I we're just not going to give up hope. We hope she's out there somewhere.
So you still believe this is an active rescue mission at this point?
We hope so. An 84-year-old woman disappeared on us. That's a challenge for us, and it's something we just want her back.
Yeah, we all do. We all do, Sheriff. I know you've been in contact with Savannah, who we know is in Tucson. What is your message to her and the Guthrie family and all the viewers who care so much about Savannah?
We're not going to give up. We'll get this. I'm blessed. I have a team that is, look, they'll solve this. I know they will.
Sheriff, we thank you for your time. I know you're busy. and I'm going to be praying that you find Nancy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
From the interviews shared, Sheriff Chris Nanos looks worried and lacking the confidence. I don't see personal strength, and he has the emotional feeling in him. Do we really expect our law enforcement to run on hope and feelings, or we want leadership and confidence? Actually, some are already pointing fingers at him, saying he might be hiding something because of his strange facial expression and feeling attached to the missing 84-year-old. Someone said, "Am I missing something? Does he know these women personally? Why is he so emotional? I've always felt like he knows Nancy personally from the very beginning." This is totally hypothetical. You never know. He and Nancy had a relationship because it hasn't happened once. It's repetitive in every interview. For someone who didn't personally know the missing person, the intensity has stood out to viewers. Some see compassion, some see the weight of responsibility, and some don't know what to make of it. Not forgetting, high-profile cases affect people differently, but many are asking why he appears to be so personally affected. What does this emotion tell you? Remember, Nancy was last seen on Jan 31st, and the PCSD and FBI believe she was kidnapped in the middle of the night on Feb 1st by a masked armed person seen in surveillance footage appearing to tamper with Nancy's doorbell camera. DNA recovered from Nancy Guthrie's home may not yield a usable profile of the suspect. Lastly, more than 1,500 tips have come into the FBI's tip line since Nancy Guthrie's family offered a reward of up to $1 million for information leading to her recovery, according to CBS News reports. Savannah Guthrie announced the family's reward in an emotional social media video on Tuesday as she renewed her plea for anyone with information in the case to come forward. The FBI is also offering a reward of $100,000. In the video, Savannah Guthrie expressed hope that what she called a miracle will still happen nearly a month into the search, but she also acknowledged her mother may be lost. If this is what is to be, then we will accept it, but we need to know where she is. We need her to come home, Guthrie said. So thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for more updates.
Is day 24 since our mom was taken in the dark of night from her bed. And every hour and minute and second and every long night has been agony since then, of worrying about her and fearing for her and aching for her, and most of all, just missing her, just missing her. We know that millions of you have been praying. So many people have been praying of every faith and no faith at all, praying for her return. And we feel those prayers. Please keep praying without ceasing. We still believe. We still believe in a miracle. We still believe that she can come home. Hope against hope. As my sister says, we are blowing on the embers of hope. We also know that she may be lost. She may already be gone. She may have already gone home to the Lord that she loves and is dancing in heaven with her mom and her dad and with her beloved brother Pierce and with our daddy. And if this is what is to be, then we will accept it. But we need to know where she is. We need her to come home. For that reason, we are offering a family reward of up to $1 million for any information that leads us to her recovery. All of the information about this reward and the details is in the caption below. You can call the 1-800-TIP line. You can be anonymous if you want. Someone out there knows something that can bring her home. Somebody knows. And we are begging you to please come forward now. We also know that we are not alone in our loss. We know there are millions of families that have suffered with this kind of uncertainty. And for that reason today, we also are donating $500,000 to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children for their work in helping families who are coping with loss and actively looking for those who are lost. We are hoping that the attention that has been given to our mom and our family will extend to all the families like ours who are in need and need prayers and need support. So please, if you hear this message, if you've been waiting and you haven't been sure, let this be your sign to please come forward, tell what you know, and help us bring our beloved mom home so that we can either celebrate a glorious, miraculous homecoming or celebrate the beautiful, brave, and courageous and noble life that she has lived. Please be the light in the dark. Thank you.